Ellie's pasta two ways, a vegan option and a vegetarian option. For the vegan option, I use a tomato basil or any sauce that doesn't have dairy in it. I'm gonna use the vegan brand cheese daiya and some elbow gluten-free noodles. It can be whatever noodle you want. We're gonna make it in the electric skillet, okay? And also some fresh spinach. For the vegetarian, we're gonna use a vodka sauce, a mozzarella cheese, and some elbow noodles. So first thing we do is we start with nothing in the skillet, it's not preheated. And I'm gonna take a flat layer of the noodles. So this is not supposed to be a high level of noodles, it's just the bottom layer of a layered pasta. You take 1 jar of sauce and dump that right in. And then stir it up. And we can use metal on metal or we can use wood. All right, so I'm just gonna stir this up and then flatten that all back out. And that is the bottom layer of our layered dish. Next, we're gonna grab a nice big handful of organic spinach, okay? And my hands are already washed, okay? And then we're gonna take our squash and our zucchini and cut them right here with the number 2 cone. So I'm gonna cut right into the piece. Now remember, there's 3 speeds, slow, medium, and you do control all 3. So the faster you go, you have a little mess to clean up, so we go a little bit slower then. So we've got the squash, and then we've got the zucchini. Now you can put anything you want in here. So it could be mushrooms, it could be olives, it could be peppers, anything you want, onions. If you want to add meat, if it's a greasy meat like hamburger meat, we pre-cook that in the 3-quart basket to degrease it and cook it, okay? Now all we're gonna do is top this with the vegan cheese. So whatever your preference is, or it could just be nutritional yeast on top, okay? And I just smooth this around. And then we're gonna make sure the rim is clear because that's where the vacuum is made. So we clear the rim, put the lid on, and then I'm gonna plug this in. And we're gonna put it on medium, which is 350 on the electric skillet. So I hit temperature, and then I push it up to 350. And then I'm going to set my timer for 25 minutes because this is a 25-minute pasta. In 25 minutes, the timer will just turn the piece off, okay? Now let's come over here and make the second one. So now we're gonna make the vegetarian version. So we're gonna start off with whatever noodle you like. 1 flat layer of noodles. Okay? So that's not a flat layer, it's got too much noodle in it. The reason it needs to be flat is that much sauce will only cook a flat layer of noodle. We dump our vodka sauce in. And let me rinse this spoon. And then we're gonna go ahead and stir this up. And then we'll top it with the other ingredients. So now we add in our spinach. Okay, and then we cut the squash and zucchini right into the piece. Once again. So squash and zucchini right in here. And then we're gonna cut the cheese on the number 1 cone. So the exact same method that we saw before. So we have our squash, and then the zucchini. And then that number 1 cone is kind of far, but I'll have to reach over and grab it. 1 second. Squash and zucchini. And then we'll grab this number 1 cone to do our 1-pound block of mozzarella. Now you don't have to put that full amount, and it can be a different cheese. Pepper jack is really good as well, as long as you like a little bit of spice. But this number 1 cone just does it perfectly for us. So we just cut it right up, right into the piece. Exact same method as before. So we're gonna put this on 350. And then when it clicks, we turn it down to 190. 25-minute total time. All right. Okay, we're gonna clear our rim, and then we'll put the lid on and get this one cooking.